In Fort Smith now, community members are expressing concern over the living conditions of the largest no-kill shelter in Arkansas. KNWA's Kelly O'Neill in Fort Smith took a tour of the Hope Humane Society facility to see what steps are being taken for better care.
They are living in their feces, in their urine.
545 animals are living at Hope Humane Society in Fort Smith each day, and questions are being raised over what that looks like. Community members, some of which are former employees, say the public outreach isn't enough right now.
We'd like to see some adoption events. We'd like to see some fundraising events. We'd like to see a plea for some volunteers. We're all willing to step in and do some things.
In the past, the nonprofit has openly asked for help with funding and donations.
At this point, I feel like there is a really big issue within our shelter that's not being very transparently portrayed to the public right now.
We decided to visit the shelter and see for ourselves. Storm Nolan, the vice president of the Hope Humane Society board, says help, especially financial help, is dire.
The city pays about $19 for the first 5 days of a dog's or cat's stay. Their monthly check of about $20,000 every month is about 1/5 of our total budget.
As we tour the facility, you can see animals in temporary kennels basically wherever they can fit.
It's a constant struggle to keep all the cages and kennels clean.
The no-kill shelter has never been more full, taking in 6 to 12 animals a day by animal control. While the need to adopt, foster, and volunteer is urgent, it also comes back to responsible ownership.
Until we get to the point where our fellow community members are spaying and neutering their animals consistently, that water is going to keep flowing in the boat.
And although a total of 9 animals had to be euthanized last month, Nolan says its vets only recommend this for extreme cases.
The dog or cat has an illness that can be cured, where they're injured and they're suffering, and they're better off being euthanized than us trying to keep them alive.
In Fort Smith, Kelly O'Neill, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.